Okay, survivors. So we have work to do. Zombies keep falling here to go to, or maybe they go down here. That could also be it. To go to the, um, to get there and go up and back again to get to me. And I think of maybe using these concrete barriers. Because they are not supposed to go through here anyway. Now, I can get here on the barrier and then go up from there. I mean, these barriers are supposed to be different. They look identical to me. Yeah, even this like dark thing in the corner. These barriers look absolutely identical to me. Maybe, yeah. Gonna report this. Now this is relevant on this side. On this side, they would already go through here. So not much of an issue there. Maybe that will help. Maybe that's a bad idea. And the personal workbench I keep outside. Yeah, maybe there. Want space so they can walk around without destroying the bench. Now that the lights are one of the issues. And remember, I want to replace all the spotlights as well. Check my list of things. I did the vineyard. Still working on the food. The corner cabinets are done. Now I need to do the spotlights and I need to wire them up and remove the old ones as well. Water. That is so annoying because you can aim at the water. You cannot place a block where the water is, right? What I can do, most I can do, let's say grab a bucket of water. I grab wood frames. So you'll realize, you see here how the water is only halfway on the block, right? The water is only halfway on the block. So here, for example, the water is here. I would have to place a block above this level. And this is all on an incline, which I do not want to flatten. Yeah, that's what I do not want to do. Oh, but they are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, here it's easy. I try to get there. And then we try to aim here. Yeah, it's so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. You can like throw some water there and let it fall. Well, I fixed that place. But that's how I have to fix this. Yeah. Scrap iron frames, 2200. So scrap iron frames, I can get 15. I can make those, I suppose. Frame. So wood frame, I can only make up to 8. Flagstone frame blocks, I don't know how many I can make. So it looks like, yeah, I need a station, a different station for that. Or do I? Maybe it's only in my inventory. No, I think it's actually the, and it takes screws. Wow. I relented and made the chicken that takes the honey. So I made 2. One we are going to try out together. I forgot if clothes are no longer here. So we do have placeable construction lights I can take to the farm. Maybe put them in my inventory. I'll deal with that later. But I do have, okay. So the spotlight, I'm gonna replace the 8D ones with the, replace them back, right? Because I do want to turn them on and off. So leave the clothes here. Oh, and my bucket's empty. I can't fill it. So let's see, frame. It's here? Yes, it's here. $16? Yeah. 1 and then the 15 I can place on top of it. Keep these, I might need them. Did I not grab the... I did. Right. Come on, last one, there. Let's see if I can fill this here. I can. That's convenient. Now, I will need to remove all of these. I'm gonna remove, replace them with trellis that have 150 hit points. It's, oh, the barricade has horizontal support 40. It has one, the barricade has only 100 hit points, so it's lesser. Oh, 540, okay, of course. No, not of course, this is 520. Yeah, the trellis has really bad horizontal support, wow. But it has more hit points, so I'm happy about that. The objective is, well, suppose the objective is protection, but in a pretty way. Now, the first person I saw using trellis this way was Zombie Nation FFS. Zombie Nation FFS has like the most awesome videos ever. Yeah. So the idea is, I make a space, yeah. Maybe I'll place it like this, right? So that I have some space inside to walk, but it's still in the very next block where it needs to be. Now we are walking a little bit slow. For a good reason. A trellis is a ladder. And that's how I wanted to use it. I just haven't found a place yet. Why? Just place that there. Right, on this side I'll have to make it face this way. Yeah, this just reminded me. This one higher? No, not that. Damn it! This thing might be damaged. Honestly, this is the best defense. Just making this steeper so that zombies won't go there because it's too steep for them to reach. Alright. This corner still looks a little bit weird. I don't know. Feels like there's something wrong there. The trellis were added to the game to be used on POIs. Like it's one of the part of the dungeon, right? You climb on a POI to do the trellis thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was incomprehensible. On dungeon POIs, on dungeon POIs, the trellis can be used to reach upper floors. But only from one side. Interesting. Only from one side. And now I'm not sure this is the right way for the trellis. But it will help me when I'm walking around. Except I'll get stuck in the corners. That's going to be annoying. I suppose it does make sense. Only use the ladder from one side too, as well. I'm very happy that this is the longest stretch, right? The other two sides are only 10 blocks. This is better. Okay, 3 high. That's what I want. And it can be climbed from this side, can be climbed from this side. I don't want to have anything on the ground. Sorry. I don't want to have anything on the above. Not that I need to climb this with parkour level 5, I can jump over it. Should do more vineyards, shouldn't I? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 vineyards. It will look, yeah, it's symmetry. Now, let me grab this guy here and like this. I need to dig another level because this is high. It's going to make the trellis lower for, well, the trellis height lower for the zombies. That is 1, 2 blocks higher. Oh, okay, I know what I did wrong. Damn it! 1, 2. I actually wanted to extend the trellis to the vineyard. The trellis is outside the vineyard, so I think this is exactly where I want it. Might be here, but I think it's here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. I'm gonna I'm gonna do the same thing at the next level here. So here it's 1, 2, and then 1 on every other one. Oh, I forgot how many I have to make on the other side. Damn it. Did I need screws for that? I think I did. It's this one. Let's favorite just to... No, it's nails. No, let's make 30 because it's 10 high, so works better in multiples of 3. Except when I break them. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do. Studying block options here. See if there's anything I might want to do. Why is the fast burning torch on building? I love these windows, they're really good. Okay. Can drop soil here and grab these and work on the farm as well. Move there. Yeah, better move this upstairs. I'll keep it there for now. Leave that there as well. Do I have the... Yeah, I have the barbed wire fence on me. What I don't have is forged iron. I mean, not in any decent quantity. I'm gonna make 1,000. 44 minutes. Let's set 44 minutes here. Good enough. Now I do have some brass here, but unbroken glass for that matter. But I want to keep that in case I want sand and stone. I want to keep that in case I need to make something that requires that. And there are some materials that use that. So yeah. Sand, stone, shale. Boat, salad. So if I go here, let's copy rotation, as I want to be absolutely sure it's not going to. So one possibility will come up to here. Now the thing is, this is also a block, right? So with the trellis coming up here, I mean, it's nice with the vineyards, like how it kind of aligns with the vineyards. But if I want to place a protection on this side, then it would need to go one further. And I'll have to dig here for that to happen. Because then I can place something here, right? Yeah, it just will have to go there. Okay. So at the front, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I wasn't really thinking of using the trellis at the front. Sort of, kind of wanted it more open-ended, to be honest. See how this goes up relative to the ground here. Yeah, this is up. Hmm? Oh yes. Once you place it, you pick it up with E. Damn it. Not a big deal, but damn it. Up. Okay. All right, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do at the front. When I think of something, I'll tell you. Better. It's the same level, it's different levels. Oh, the ground is a different level. I mean, it could be here at this level, but it kind of goes down naturally. And these guys evidently are decoration. So decoration blocks do not change the height of the terrain. Oh, one left. And now it's this guy here. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, the lanterns, they turn into something different. It's most annoying. So I'm gonna pick that up and well, I guess just break it down, break it down, break it down. Maybe a second level here as well. And these guys here, I'm gonna dig out. Move this steel shovel there. Move this steel shovel here. So here, and here, and here, and here, and here. I like this better. That's a lot of light. It's gonna lag the hell out of the game. Though it looks like these lights do not have shadows. You see the shadow is going in this direction. Yeah, the only shadow is coming from that direction. That's kind of the sun doing that. See now the shadow. So these lights are not creating shadows, and that's excellent because what lags the game is the most is the creation of shadows. So these lights were created in such a way that they do not create shadows. I mean, this looks like a shadow, but it's not a shadow. It's just a darker area because it's not being illuminated. Okay, do we have more milk here? I don't recall. I do. We do. That's good. Kind of need more milk. Let's drop all the live worms here. Let's drop the clay soil as well. And forest ground, yeah. Forest ground. Then again, I might need the forest ground. Should we try to do the water thing? So that's one of the holes, right? So what I need to do is like put a frame there, and then continue. Let's grab the grass cutter and destroy this grass. Not the site. The grass cutter. So this is fully supported because it's on top of the block here. It's on top of the ground. These are extras, so I can put up to 15 here. Where is that hole in the water? It's difficult to see from there. I think one or two more blocks there is good enough. So go here and then place 1, 2. Yeah. And then I can try to place water there. Have some water there. A little waterfall there. Looks like it will fill. Then we come here and get this thing out. Now we have 2 big holes there. Yeah. And the number of frames I have is exactly the amount I can place, as long as the first one is fully supported. Yeah, the water up there looks bizarre. Maybe the water there is higher. I'm gonna take a look at that. Is this the location of the thing? I didn't think so. But I don't see it anymore. It should be this at most. Okay, this is the water level. The water is indeed going higher than it should. But there really isn't much I can do. I could place some frames here. But they're not doing anything. I can perhaps dig there. And then fill there, inside and here. Yeah, and here's kind of the same thing. Because it's the same level as the water is filling with water. That's what is happening. Okay. Let's get the bucket of water. It's about here. It needs to go a little bit to the side to get to this one. Let's see if we can do that. And the point where I go under, that's where the hole is, because I fall into the hole. See, you see me falling there. things now seem fine here. There's another hole here. Okay, let's go to the margin. Let's get my stuff. Oh, by the way, you wait as well, so don't... I think that's the water that is up, not the water that's down. So if I make it about here, why do I only have 4? Oh. Okay, I think that's enough. Get the bucket water. Throw the water there. Let's grab this one. Another there. Close it. Now, that, and that is water above the level. I might be able to fix that just by... Ah, shit. Well, I don't mind that much. Not there. Here. And then we do... Is this at the right place? I think it is. Yeah, see? I won't do that on that. I could have done it from here, damn it. Why did I... Because there was no ground here. I put that before I made my mind about how I was going to get there. Before I placed those blocks. Okay, they're about here. So one. And then we go to this side. Side and there. Oh, not even I can get up here. There, fixed. Wow. That was hard. Replace this. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this with asphalt because this is a place where I keep running back and forth often. So there is definitely worth doing that. Leave the water here and the grass cutter. Keep the grass cutter. I might have use for it. I might have use for the ground as well. And I did make a piglet. Right. Next. This is all wrong. I don't like it. It's orange day. It's 8 p.m. Horde night is soon, but I don't care. You, my friend, are going away. I'm not even going to recover the thing. Just not worth my time. The wire relays. I'll make more. I'll need more. I need, I don't know, a lot. Not one fell into this hole here, right? Bastard. Okay. All right. The ground is easier to break. It's only 1500 hit points. But I'm not gonna. If that's concrete, then there's a hole beneath it. Which I do not want to open up. Then, right. Now that means I need a crap ton of wire relays. Happen to have a lot of parts. Science. I'm gonna make 50. Yeah. Gonna make 50 to begin with. Of course I have more live worms. I'm gonna drop the milk upstairs. Place milk here. So I'm placing ingredients here, and these ingredients result in 60 sauce. So that's what I did there. Maybe I should jump one to indicate everything. This is honey, so I don't have honey with me, so this is honey. See, I haven't tried any of these, but say for example, fresh smoked sausage. 3030 uses raw sausage link, which is not that expensive to be honest, I think. So let's take this. This one gives stuff it, decreased walk speed, decreased jump. This doesn't matter, and 8p regeneration. So fresh smoked sausage, not approved. There, we did one more. Right. Electricity, yeah. I have to figure out where I'm going to start this stuff. I don't need a wire relay to so where do do I start? I have, so the switch is there, right? So that's where I turn the lights on and off. So I want to go there, and then I'm gonna go sideways. Get the pickaxe. Oh, 5 points already. Interesting. This is maximum range. Could have the electricity come right from there. It would cross this here, which kind of bothers me. Like being exposed where the zombies will walk. Go here. I want to figure out exactly. So this is the line. So door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the 6th block after the door. So the door is here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The switch is right here. So the first order of business one to the side of the door, right? I think it is. There are 3 blocks here. 1, 2, 3 blocks here on the door. So it's 1. It's here. Yes. So that switch would go right there. And that switch would go right there. And I really should turn it on. Okay. I believe the position is correct. It's going to the center, but I would like it to go into the wall instead of going into the ground. So I'm gonna move here. Seriously? I'm not going to wait a long time for this. So it goes here. Which is nice because, oh no, this is recessed as well. If I place it here, like one block above, I cannot hide that. I cannot hide that. I really need a door here. There. All right. Cannot even see it. So let's try this again. So this is the maximum range from where the thing is. But it have to go through here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the range at which the thing does not turn into the wire does not become red. Okay, so you can extend it up to 10 blocks. If I move here, I'm at the 11th, so it can't. So if I can stand in front of the block at the same height and place it, that's going to be easy because this is going to be recessed into the ground, and that's going to make things much harder. Much harder. I mean, I destroyed a bunch of wire relay, but that's because it was going to be hard to make them. So what's the level there? This is right below the floor. So it's at the same level as this wire relay, for example. Okay. And that's too high. I want much deeper. Let me consider something else. For it to be hidden, so that is at this level. Okay, that is this level. This is the floor. That thing is at this level. So it have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this right? Yeah. 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If it was 5 levels lower, it would be hidden underground. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 is the ground, 5. It's just below our ground here. And now I don't want to go. Where should I do that? Where should I make it go to the ground? I could do that, for example, underneath this wall. Like place the relay here, place a relay here. Or even pick this and place it facing the wall. So from here to here and then from here down. tools, pick this up. Can place something here. Yeah, leave the relays here. And it needs to be one level lower in the ground. Is this wall a load-bearing wall? No, it isn't, right? Like that's this wall here. At this level, the switch, it doesn't carry any load because there's an interruption there. I hate that I cannot jump that. Maybe if I made these plates, I suppose. So that's where the relay should be for the wire to go unnoticed outside. But I don't like to place it on. I don't like to place it on ground, on dirt, because the dirt has this weird thing where it hides the corners. So place something there, place this here, and then this wire relay goes here. And it goes part through the wall. That doesn't matter. What matters is how do I access it if I need to do something? I thought of maybe breaking this block here, but that won't work. And if I place a station here, it's going to be, well, I can always pick the station. So let's make a hatch. I'm going to make a wooden one because it's going to be tricky to align this. Okay. So I don't want the hatch at this level because then I cannot place a station, right? The hatch needs to be above ground. At this level here. So yeah, like this, right? Now, the question is, how do I want it to open? I want to open against this block. So this is the opposite. It should be like this. And then open against this block. And then I upgrade it to iron so that it's flat. It's nicely flat. And I can access the relay there. Now, you could also like make the other sides out of wood just for looks, to make it something not as hacked up. So for example, if I take that out and that and that and that, I can place blocks here, here, and here, and then I need a ramp. Do I have any ramps here? So it's the kind of block that just lingers around, you know? You can also have destroy the ramp. If I place a ramp, then I do need to also fill these 2 blocks. One there, one there. And then the ramp would go here. And then blah, blah, blah. Right, looks nice. Still. There. There. I cannot see anything wrong. I can easily reach this. My only question is, can the workbench go there? Because this does not provide structural support. So if the block requires the structural support to be on this side, then that would be an issue. But it looks like it will go. Well, the wall also provides structural support, so there's that. Right. So it's under wall, and supposedly 1 block below the ground level. And it's red day. I mean, I have the whole day to work, and really not much to do. Aside, I mean, replacing all the spikes. But to be honest, I don't need spikes at all. I can fight the base like this. Just as melee base. It's enough. I do have some ammunition. Now this has to go. And I need a pickaxe for that. Right. So the thing is here under the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to do this here because I don't want to change the ramp there by placing a block. So it's here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's excellent. That's excellent. And it's right here underneath this guy here. These guys on the side do not provide structural support. Oh. So this is 1, 2, 3 blocks down, right? 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1 deeper than that. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 deeper. And then I will place a wood frame. And then the wire relay. Unfortunately, I can jump off. Now, this is the test, the true test. I'll grab the wire from here, all the way here and then back. And you see how it's red because I'm higher. My elevation is higher, and that prevents me from. Actually, no. It's not. Well, I can always replace this. It is the elevation, but I cannot be on this block and still do it. I have to be one block before that. So there are two things I want. I want the concrete terrain blocks. And speaking of them, the asphalt's fine, but I did not make a recipe for the concrete terrain. I keep thinking of making a recipe for it, but I just give up. Block. So I'm gonna make 30, and then I'm gonna replace them with concrete terrain blocks. So grab the wire. And then at this elevation, there. And now I get this. So this thing is now back level again. And here's the thing. I cannot cover this right now because I have to get to the next one. The question is, how do I make it so I can get back to them later? But it doesn't, I don't want to leave holes. Like if I put a plate here, let's make a zombie barricade, for example. See there, these holes on the sides. I don't want those. Now, how do I do that? How do I avoid that issue? Now, first off, I'm going to use forest ground, but I'm going to place markers. Grab this now. Someone damaged this. You cannot repair the wheel without my fixes, by the way. Probably gonna need more. No, I certainly will need more ground. But I better make other stuff before. So I'm gonna make some wood plates, right? 30. If I have 30 wood plates, yeah, make all of it. Let's get that guy there. Concrete terrain, not the asphalt, right? Yeah. So the asphalt. So here's the asphalt. Yes, I also want to replace this with asphalt. The problem is that these blocks are here. So if and you see how low the structural integrity of this thing is. If I dig underneath two of them, I fear the whole thing might collapse. But this other block is on that side, so there's nothing here. I remember that. I got forest ground. That is occupied, and that as well. On this side, I have the same problem, right? You see how I cannot place a block here, but I can place a block here. Seed boxes. Pumpkins will have to do something about them one day. Half the asphalt I had. Make everything nice, smooth and flat. Missed only one, that's good. And now I have this asphalt road here where I can run much faster than if I go here. And then I have to do this on this side as well. I'm gonna leave the asphalt here. The live worms. Well, there's something I'm gonna do at some other point. What I want to do right now, so dark this night, is do this thing here. So I'm gonna cover this, but because I have these guys on the side, I cannot, I won't be able to put the plate on top of it, which is my idea. So instead, what I'm gonna do, what? Instead of plates, I could use this on the barricades. A wood plate's gonna look nicer. So I'm gonna place one here to indicate, oh, this is the place. And I know it's, in this case, I know, okay, it's underneath the barbed wire, not underneath the other. Speaking of which, I do need to fix this. I do wish I could upgrade them. My favorite kind of block. Well, no, my favorite's that one, the barbed wire there. Right. Better. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do about trying to get them to go all the way here, you know? Because these guys are just being left untouched. I don't know. If I raise this side one block, so I made it like this elevation here. So even if the spike gets destroyed, because there's two levels for spikes here. So if it's there is a block here, then even if the spike at this level gets destroyed, they can jump to this level here. And if they get down all the way here, so that's the problem. If they get down, let's say there's a block there. Oh, it's morning, shit. If they destroy the last one down there, they will be 2 blocks deep, and they would not be able to jump on the spike ahead of them. Well, that's why I had made the thing too deep originally. I mean, they'll have to walk around to get back. And I'll have to make sure that they can walk around, so this will have to stay like this. But let's, I want to wire at least one of the lights. I suppose it's this one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's here. This is the 10th block. And it's 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, the same as the ditch. And then this is the level where the guy would be, and this is the level of the wood frame underneath it. It makes it easy to reach the relay. Okay. And now the big test. So I grab it from there, and I go all the way here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Because of the elevation, I need to be lower on the ground. I can be here. See, I'm lower on the ground, now I can reach it. There it is. Do I go all the way here? It doesn't need to be behind it, right? It's protected. So let's do this first. We're going to place a spotlight here. And this wire relay is going to be connected to both the platform and the spotlight. And then when this turns off, this goes down to the ground. Now the next one will be, suppose I can cover that. Cover that already. The next one is going to be at this level. 1, 2, 3. Let me hard. There's something here. They're gonna drop down there. All right, guys. This is the basis of how I'm going to wire the. I just need one more thing. So what I'm gonna end is cover that thing there, and it's ground, so I can easily dig it up. Oh, I feel like you're still alive. I miss Darkness Falls, where the animals get jump like you throw them very far away. Come on. It's a lot of loot this time. The ones at the Joe Bros, they had such a crappy loot. Let the guy burn. Come on, dog, I'm here. Right. Let's do this, guys. Didn't take that long. Let's check the loot. So, I kind of want that, to be honest. Yeah, hit the heads. That's more damage. More brass. That's funny. This guy. Forged iron. Yeah, good. Interesting. Repair kit. Love it. That one, just scrap it. It's too poor to do anything with. Treasure map, I love it. It's been a long while since I last had a treasure map, and they can be really useful. Right. So let's see this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I mean, I can go to up to 15, but then I have to dig a long ditch to be able to get to that block. In fact, this is, I already know I'm gonna need 2 here. So 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And that's where the thing is gonna go. So do that, upgrade it, and place the wire relay. And then we come here, we grab this, we come here, we go down so that the thing can connect. And then we place a spotlight. Did you need another spotlight in the middle? I don't remember. We'll see. And it's going to be different anyway because it's a different the light is different. And this light, I believe, throws shadows. Did I turn off my shadows? Video quality. Reflected shadows, no. Shadows distance near. So I do have shadows, but I don't have reflected shadows. With reflected shadows, yes. If I apply that, then I might start seeing shadows, for example, on this thing, but I doubt it. No, the reflected shadows, no. No motion blur. A motion blur helps with performance. I don't like it. Depth of field, I intensely dislike because that makes everything except what you're focusing on unfocused. And I like the pretty sights. And everything else is, well, grass. I hate grass, so distance normal. That's the most I'm gonna do. So you see, I don't no grass here, but there is grass here. Um, reflections are pretty good. Shadow distance near because shadows are performance hogs, and otherwise things are pretty good. Anyway, uh, so that thing is now connected there, which means I can grab the thing I don't have on me, but I left crafting. And that's from the roaming horde as well. So I can grab some ground. That guy was not roaming horde. This guy, I suspect, is. Oh, she's a toffee. Let's get there. So we cover up here. Don't need to dig all the way down or to place all the way down. And then we place a plate. So I need to dig beneath the plate. Except here. Let's copy rotation. Oh, I cannot even copy rotations. Whatever. This is the only one where I need to dig there and not here. I might, yeah. If I dug like just a little bit further, so I could stand here and still see the wire relay here, then I will be able to place the wire relay beneath here. Because this is 11, it can't connect. I just need to dig a bigger hole to get to it. And I'm going to do this all around. I'm not sure if next episode is Horde Night or some further work, but I can now switch this off and see it go down, switch this on and see it go up. And when it goes down, there's not going to be any light. So there's not going to be any light coming from there, from the spotlights. I'm going to give it up so I can continue working. And this is all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.